What's happening, guys? It's the Stock Guru, the coolest stock trader on YouTube. And I'm going to be doing a trade recap today, just going over the trades that I took, how I was able to profit, and the mindset that I had as I was taking them, what made me take the positions that I did. Okay, so I was able to close the day up 7% today, so it's not too bad, not too bad at all. Pretty much a average day for me. So let's get right into the trades that I took. I took 5 trades today, 2 on Apple, 2 on AMD, and then 1 on SPY. Okay, guys? So let's get right into it. And by the way, guys, just so you know, clear up any questions, I'm actually trading options. Okay, so when I say I made 7% and you see that these stocks haven't moved 7% or whatever percentage I say, it's because I'm trading stock options, okay? So let's get that out of the way and get right into it, okay? So my first trade today was on Apple, okay? What I did on Apple is I made kind of a bonehead move, okay? The market opened up here, it immediately shot down, and I saw a lot of weakness at this level. Things were all just kind of going down, so I played a quick short. It was basically just a break-even trade. I quickly realized I was getting in way too late, and I basically took the trade off for break-even, okay? So if we keep on going here, the stock kind of bounces around here a little bit. Let's see. I don't really remember exactly where my last trade was. Okay, I marked it here. You see this little white line? This is where it was. Okay, so let's back up a little bit here and go over what I was thinking, okay? So we had kind of built a support here at this range, right? I'm sorry. Let me check my phone because I have all my orders in and I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right exact thing. Okay, yeah, right at 10:15. That is the right time. I wanted to make sure that was the right trade. Okay, so we have this basically some consolidation here, and we have this basically resistance here. So we keep going, and now we start to see it break out, which is pretty good. I like that. So I think I was waiting for a little bit of a pullback. Let's see if that did happen. Yep, we got a nice drop here, and it held up pretty well if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So then that's where I got in for my order, right on this candlestick, kind of expecting a pop to new highs, which ends up not happening. Okay, so as we let me try to just open my phone because I have my orders on here. I want to tell you exactly what happened. So yeah, I got in with a call here, and it basically just rolls over on me. Okay, not completely, but at this point, I think. Let me check exactly. Yeah, at this point, I cut my losses for a 5% loss. So kind of a stinger there, but not too bad. 5% is not too bad. It's not horrible, but yeah, that was my 2 trades on Apple. Nothing pretty, basically down 5% on Apple to start the day. I don't think this was my second trade actually, but you know what I mean. Okay, so now let's move into AMD, the other stock that I traded today, or the other stock options I traded today. So to start the day, just like everything else, started off dropping pretty hard, right? So we have this big drop, and I had earlier identified this resistance point, right? Or I'm sorry, the support level. So if you zoom out, you can see it's a support on previous days. If I went farther, you could see more, but we're not going to do that. I identified this early, okay? So in the morning, we drop way below there, so we're kind of bearish, and then we pop back up and we hit this resistance here and go down. So I realized that this is a good level. This is a nice resistance level, and I think it's kind of at this point I'm kind of thinking cup and handle. When I start to see it curl back here, I'm kind of thinking cup and handle. So I got in here for the cup and handle here, and I basically just sold at the top because I didn't really think it was gonna fulfill. It's just too quick. It already had just had a pretty big down move. So excuse me there. Just gotta crack my back a little bit. But yeah, so I took it off very quick here once we got to this level, and I was able to make on that first trade. Let's see here. I was able to make only 2%, so nothing great there. Okay, so basically still down on the day. And then at this point, we go down, and I'm starting to kind of think, hey, it does want to break up at some point. I could see a pennant form in here. We have 2 stops here and maybe a lower low here, right? So I get in here again, and I ride it up to the resistance again, and it started getting weak. It didn't really pop up. I wanted to see it pop right up to here and then start really forming a great flag, but it didn't. It was getting a little slow here, so I sold here for another profit of only 1%. So basically nothing on AMD today. got the right pattern. If I keep going here, you can see like it kind of did consolidate and form this pennant to this breakout, but I just didn't trade it great. The real way I was able to make my money today was on the S&P, trading SPY, baby. All right, so this was pretty obvious to me as well, and it was kind of a fun trade. So let me zoom in a little bit here. Now, the first thing I'm going to explain to you guys is I took my trade at this white line you see right here. And this is a put option. So what that means is that I'm basically shorting the stock. I basically want the stock to go down, okay? So why did I short at this level? Well, we had this big drop, right? Some consolidation here, and we're able to break out over the middle VWAP and start trending up and up and up. And then what it really was is it started looking really weak here. See how it's breaking the blue EMA? It started breaking that blue EMA. Let me show you exactly what I was seeing so you can get an idea of what was going through my head. Okay? So I see that it's starting to break down here, and there's probably a lot of people selling, which means that the market makers are probably going to be buying here, and they're going to want to give us one more push. But what I'm seeing is people are taking profits. This thing's starting to get heavy, and it's going to want to come down a little bit. But I know how the market works. I didn't get in right here for the short because I know it's likely going to pop right back up and squeeze everybody out right away, right? And what happens? Just that, okay? It happens just that way. And I ended up going short on this red candlestick here, right? Because it popped up and it wasn't breaking any higher highs. It wasn't going, so I realized, hey, it's starting to curl down. If you look at the MACD just had a convergence. The blue line started going below the white line, which is like a really good sign to me. That's kind of the biggest indicator that I had on this one. And I actually got a really good fill before this red candle got all the way down there. I actually got filled up over that other green one, believe it or not. I got in for a short, and I just rode that down for a couple of minutes here, and I sold 2 minutes later. Yeah, so I sold right on this candle here, and I was able to make 9% profit on that, getting me back into the green on the day. And that basically was the breadwinner for today. Nothing too crazy, not a spectacular day trading, just basically a normal day. So I wanted to recap it for you guys, tell you what my thought process was, what was going through my head. So if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and click my channel. You're going to see a lot more videos just like this one. My whole YouTube account is dedicated to trading stocks and stock information. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. I'm sure you guys will find something that you like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.